everyone, I am Professor T.J. Wilkins. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to draft the Basic Bodice Back. We're following the directives from the textbook Pattern Making for Fashion Design. Draw a 17.5 inches vertical line 1 inch from the left edge of the paper. This line is the back full length. Label the top of the line A and the bottom of the line B. Draw an 8 inches horizontal line extending right from point A. Label the end of the line C. A to C is the back across shoulder. Square 3 inches down from point C. Measure up 16 3/4 from point B and mark. Label D. Square a 4-inch horizontal line extending right from point D. Square out a 9 3/8 inches line extending right from point B. Label the end of the line E. B to E is the back arc measurement. Square up 11 inches from point E. Measure 3 1/8 of an inch to the right of point A and mark. Label F. A to F is the back neck. Draw a 17 1/8 inches diagonal line extending from point B. Extend the line to land on the 3-inch guide line extending from point C. Label the end of the line G. B to G is the shoulder slope. The shoulder slope is the measurement from the end of the shoulder to the center back waist line. Place the ruler at point F and extend through point G. Draw a 5 3/4 inches line extending from point F. The line will pass through point G. Label the end of the line H. F to H is the shoulder length. Square a line down from point F to the D line. Measure 3 1/4 inches from point B and mark. Label I. B to I is the dart placement. The dart placement is the location of the dart from the center back. Measure 8 3/8 to the right of point B and mark. Label J. Measure 1.5 inches from point I and mark. Label K. I to K is the dart intake. The dart intake is the amount used to create the dart. Split the measurement from point I to K in half. I to K is 1.5 inches. Half of 1.5 is 3/4. Measure 3/4 inches from I and mark. Label L. Square down 3/16 of an inch from J and mark. Label M. Place the ruler at point M and measure up 8 3/8 inches to the guide extending up from point E. Let's call this the E guide. The 8 3/8 has to land on the E guide. Draw an 8 3/8 inches line from point M to the E guide. Label the end of the line N. Square up a line 7 3/8 inches from point L. Label O. Place the ruler at point O and extend through point K. The dart leg will extend 1/8 of an inch past point K. To further explain, on this pattern, the distance from O to K is 7 7/8. Therefore, the total length of the dart leg will be 8 inches. Draw a line from point O through point I. The line should end 1/8 of an inch past point I. Both dart legs have to be the same. My first dart leg was 8 inches. Therefore, I'll just draw an 8-inch line from point O through point I. Label the first dart leg I2 and the second dart leg K2. Use the ruler to connect point B to I2 and point M to K2. Divide the shoulder length in half. To do that, you can measure from point F to point H and divide the measurement by 2 and mark, or use the tape measure to measure from point F to point H, fold the tape measure in half and mark. Label P. Measure 1/4 inch from the left of point P and label R. Measure 1/4 inch to the right of point P, mark, and label R2. R to R2 is the shoulder dart intake. Draw a line connecting point P to point O. This line will be used as a guide to create the shoulder dart. Measure 3 inches down from point P on the guideline and mark. Label Q. Draw a line from point Q extending 1/8 of an inch past point R. This is the first shoulder dart leg. Measure the length from Q to the end of the dart leg. The dart leg on my pattern is 3 1/8. Both dart legs must be the same. Therefore, I'll draw a 3 1/8 inches line extending from point Q through point R2. Connect point F to the end of the first dart leg. Connect point H to the end of the second dart leg. The across back is a 1/4 inch of the center back length, which is the distance from point D to point B. To get the across back location, you can measure from point D to point B and divide the measurement by 4, then measure down from point D and mark, or you can use the tape measure to measure from point D to point B, fold the tape measure in half, mark, and then divide the upper half into 2. Place the tape measure at point D and stop at the halfway mark. Then fold the tape measure in half and mark. Label S. Square a 7 1/4 horizontal line extending from the right of point S. Label the end of the line T. Square a 4-inch line at point T. The line should extend 1 inch above point T and 3 inches below. Okay, so I'm looking at my side length, which is M to N, and it's looking a bit longer than necessary, so I'm going to re-measure to make sure it measures 8 3/8 of an inch. Darn it! It's measuring 8 5/8 and it's supposed to be 8 3/8. So I'm just going to go in and mark the correct location and then draw an arrow as a reminder of my correction. If you did this portion of the pattern correctly, you do not need to make any corrections. We're almost done. Square a 1/2 inch horizontal line from point N. To draw the armhole, connect from point H to the guide to the extension from N. Place the form curve at point H, place it against the guide extending from T, and place the bottom of the curve on the guide extending from N at the bottom. Draw in the armhole. Draw a 3/8 of an inch diagonal line extending from the intersection of the line squared down from F. Center the diagonal line. Use the form to draw a curve from point F to the D line. Let's true the darts. Remove the tape from the pattern. Fold on the first dart leg, which is I2 to point O. Close the dart by bringing I2 over to K2. Tape the dart closed. As you can see, the dart legs are not matching. Truing the darts evens out the dart leg and balances out the waistline. Place the ends of the form curve at point B. And draw a line to smooth out the waistline at the dart. Now the dart legs are even and the waistline is balanced. Remove the tape from the pattern. Let's true the shoulder dart. Fold on the first dart leg, which is the leg closest to the center back. To close the dart, bring point R to R2. Fold on the first dart leg, which starts from point Q through point R. To close the dart, bring point R over to R2. Notice that when the dart is closed, the shoulder length is uneven. Tape the dart closed. Then use the ruler to draw a new line connecting F to H. Now the shoulder dart legs are even. Remove the tape and open the dart. Smooth out your pattern and check out your work. And we're done.